The European Union is a major consumer of agricultural commodities like palm oil, timber, cocoa, and coffee. This demand raised concerns about global deforestation and forest degradation. In response, the EU introduced the Deforestation Regulation (EUDR), which entered into force on the 29th of June 2023. As part of the EU Green Deal, it ensures commodities entering the EU market are deforestation-free, legally produced, and fully traceable. Among the affected commodities is palm oil, a crucial contributor to Malaysia's economy. For Malaysian producers, EUDR presents both challenges and opportunities. Compliance requires meeting strict requirements. No deforestation after the 31st of December 2020. Legal production in origin countries. Traceability through geolocation data. These needs to be supported with a due diligence statement, demonstrating compliance to the EUDR requirements. Non-compliance risks exclusion from the EU market and significant penalties. Palm oil supports millions of livelihoods in Malaysia, but the EUDR introduces higher compliance costs, particularly for smallholders, who face challenges in meeting traceability demands. This would exclude them from the EU supply chain, threatening their market access and livelihoods.
We have long embraced sustainable practices, and therefore, the EUDR provides an additional platform to demonstrate that our palm oil industry is not only ready to meet this demand, but also well positioned to thrive.
Malaysia rose up to the challenge and took proactive measures. The Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil (MSPO) certification scheme is evolving to meet EUDR standards, with advanced traceability platforms and geolocation systems. Malaysia is also engaging in dialogue with the EU and collaborating with other producing countries to advocate for fair regulations and support for smallholders. These efforts have led to several key achievements. Establishment of the EUDR Ad Hoc Joint Task Force, where EU's assistance is channeled to facilitate EUDR requirements. A joint study by the European Forest Institute (EFI) and MSPO acknowledged the MSPO certification scheme's potential in meeting EUDR requirements. This was reaffirmed by MPOC's independent study, which recognized the MSPO certification's capabilities in supporting Malaysian companies' compliance with EUDR. In December 2024, the MSPO standards have been officially published on the globally recognized International Trade Center Standards Map. This is another testament of MSPO's robustness as a leading certification scheme which guarantees the production of sustainable palm oil in Malaysia.
Semenjak saya mengikuti kriteria MSPO, saya punya kebun lebih teratur. Apabila MSPO mengajar saya cara-cara naik taraf itu saya punya kebun, saya dapat meningkatkan saya punya hasil kebun.
The multilateral dialogues and consultations have also helped influence the EU's decision to postpone the EUDR implementation to the 30th of December 2025. With a long-standing commitment to sustainability, Malaysia has maintained 50% forest cover since 1992 and have also reduced its primary forest loss, earning international recognition. These efforts strengthen Malaysia's position as a reliable supplier of sustainable and deforestation-free palm oil.
That deforestation rates in Malaysia, due to oil palm expansions, have actually declined. In fact, the mature area under oil palm in Malaysia has come down by about 200,000 hectares in the last 3 years.
The Malaysian palm oil industry is ready to meet EUDR standards. With MSPO certification ensuring sustainability and inclusivity, Malaysia remains dedicated to supplying high-quality, sustainable palm oil to the EU and global markets.
Now, from the very beginning, Malaysia had stated there were 3 demands from this country. One is the smallholders should be exempted. 2, the Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil Scheme should be recognized. And 3, very important, Malaysia as a country that has shown so much of progress should be benchmarked as low risk. So I do hope that this delay is going to address these very pertinent questions here.
Together, we can achieve a future where sustainability and economic growth thrive side by side.